Hello everybody out there, this is VagabondZero, and today I'm going to review the Gundam TRZ-1 Events Hazel. Now this one is off from one of the side stories of Zeta called Events of Zeta, and here's the kit. Well, here's the guy, should I say. Now, I first stripped him down so I can show him off how he looks pretty bare. So, let's just go ahead and check out the articulation first. As, you can see here, he has 2 joints at the elbow. He can do a 360 at the wrist. He can do a 360 the shoulder. And there goes one piece. Kind of tired that the pieces are falling off. Do a 360 at the shoulder. Now the shoulder is pretty stiff. And also can wiggle them forwards and back. And can move his gigantic leg like so forward. Can also move it back and also bend at the knee. I think he has 2 joints at the knees, but only one moves. The other one kind of barely moves. It's the one right here. And he wiggles this much at the. Kind of moves this much at the waist. And he kind of moves up and down a bit like this. And he can move his head up and down. Turn it this much. He can't really turn it 360 because of the what he has on his shoulders. Oh yeah, and also at the ankles he can move his foot like this. He also has another extra joint like right here, so he can actually do more. Let me just fix the camera here a bit. And so, let me just get the piece right here that fell. There's a little rocket thruster in the back. That's right here. Now, the first thing that I will show, another thing that I'll show is that he comes with some kind of visor that goes over the front of the face. But there's something is that they do give you the decal for the eyes, so I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a little hole right there, and the little visor thing, the little sensor visor has a little peg right there. Just put it in there, and there you go. Now, the other accessories he has is these things called shield boosters. As you can see right there, pretty much panda lined it. What these do is that you can put these on the back on this thing right here, and it comes with a little peg, a little hole right here. Or if you wanted to, you can actually mount them on this arm. You can use the little thing that comes with the shield. You can see right here. And he also has comes with another one, which this one is black, navy blue, same as the quote-unquote Gundam. The interesting little thing is that this is not actually a Gundam. It's called Gundam, but what it is that it's a GM coil, I think what it's called, and they replaced the head with a Gundam. I read that up on wikis that they did that to kind of like strike fear in the enemy, to see if seeing a mobile suit with a Gundam head will actually strike fear in the enemy. That's why they replaced the head with a Gundam head. Oops. So it's the same as the little white shield booster. You also do the same thing on this side. And there you go. Now, one of the main things about the suit that I actually liked about it is that it comes with the these things that go in front of the skirt armor. So what you do is you take out this giant crotch piece right here. You put this thing in, and then you put the crotch piece back in there. And also, you can see right here on the sides, these are ammo clips for the beam rifle. They won't go on the beam rifle, they're just mostly displayed on the side. And talking about the beam rifle, here's the beam rifle. It's kind of small, but also the ammo clip, or energy clip should I say, whatever, comes off. You can put it on, and it also comes with a trigger hand. It actually comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, about like 5 different hands. And another thing I don't like about this this one thing is that this hand right here, it's supposed to be made to hold a beam saber, but it doesn't really hold it that well. Well, not really hold it that well. Pretty much can't hold it at all. I had a hard time putting the beam saber in, and it's now a little bit loose on the inside peg thing, because like you can see it's goes together like this. And I just pretty much gave up on trying to do that. Again, a lot of pieces fall apart. Let me just put this back together. Oh yeah, plus there are about three other model kits that are based around the Hazel Gundam. Or should we call it Hazel Gundam, but you know, the RX-121 Hazel. That's what it's called. And they have like 3 other model kits, which I plan to buy later on. Okay, let us see if this stays on. Just stay on for me. There. And the other accessory. What fell? What fell? Little bracket thing or whatever from. As you can see here, this is the shield. Comes a nice big decal sticker right here. TR. Says on I don't know if you can make out what it says right there. It says Titans Trial Mobile Suits Team. And so, oops. Now let's just put the brace thing on here first. As you can see right here, comes a little hole, and here's the little peg thing. And just put it in right like this. And just put on the shield. And there you go. Now it does come with one beam saber, so it comes with one beam for the beam saber, which is a kind of a red pink. It's a dark red or dark pink, should I say? And it does come with one beam saber. See right here. And there you go. Now the other thing that I forgot to also show off more is that the front skirt accessory, which is little robotic arms. Now, when I bought this kit, I did thought that the it would come with what do you call, two beam rifles, because let me just show it to you. It shows with two beam rifles, as you can see right there. See, there's one, there's another one. I thought it came with two, because I thought that was pretty cool that it came with two, because then I could put one in one of the robotic arms, but it doesn't. It only comes with one. So what I did is that let me just take off that, open up the little come on, one of the little hands. Now each little extra arm comes with what do you call, 3 little fingers, so you can hold something firm. There you go. Now as you can see right there, 3 little fingers, so you can hold something. Now if you had trouble like me with the beam saber hand, what you can do is just take this, take the beam saber, put it in one of the skirt arms. Let me see if I can get it just right. And oops. And I think the parts kind of tend to kind of fall a bit too easily off, because of since they based the standard suit or whatever and made them into 3 different model kits. So I think because of that, it has a bit of a trouble with some of the parts. So there it goes. So for the decal stickers, we only came with a little one for some of the parts, like for the cameras and such. So as you can see right there, there's one right here at the camera, not the legs, which is something that a leg has a camera. There's another one right here, and if you remember the ones in the eyes, and plus the kind of one big one at the top of the head. And it came with those clear stickers. I did put all of them on except for these two caution ones. As you can see right here, there's the you can see right there, there's the there's this one, there's this one. Let's see. There's this one right here. This one right here. This one right here. Let me just take this stuff off. And there's the one on the shoulder. Another one just like the that one right here. This one, I don't know if you can make that out, but I think that's something, whatever logos. Looks a bit weird. And there's another one on the other booster shield right here. And let me see. Oh yeah, plus there's this one. There's this one right here. Now it's if you can't make it out, it's 3 T's, and it stands for Titan's Test Team. And it comes with this kind of cool looking one. It's kind of like the team's main logo, which is something of a kind of like a Batgirl or something with purple wings. So yeah, I had a bit of a hard time doing this because of the sticker was a bit too big for the back skirt, so I had needed to trim off around it. Even then, it's still kind of have a hard time getting it for it to stay on. I don't know if they ever made water slide decals of these, but if they did, I wish I can get them, because I like to replace this and make it put one that stays good on it. So there's more. When you buy this, there's actually a bunch of extra pieces. Now usually when you buy a kit, usually just comes with a few extra pieces. Most of the time just extra polycats, but because of it's made with 3, I think, yeah, 3 different mobile suits in mind. So it comes with a bunch of extra pieces. Like you can see right here, one of the trees. You can see right here, some kind of headpiece. The extra hand. A lot more pieces are here, like, so you can see right here. These are, I think these are part of the legs, I think, for one of the other kits. And then there's this one, which looks like kind of something of a on the backpack or something. And plus there's these. I don't know if you can make that out. Except these are actually option parts. They go on the top of the shoulder right here where the yellow piece is. It says if you can put these in or those, and I chose these because they look a lot more better. What these are kind of like handles. When it goes in high speed mode with the booster shields, it holds onto these. So yeah, it has its own quote-unquote handlebars. And a bunch of extra yellow pieces. Here's the V-fin. And I think these are chest pieces. I think this is another piece to go somewhere, plus these tube things. I don't know what they are. So yeah, it comes with a bunch of extra pieces. So my final verdict on this kit is the it's something of a unique kit. I don't know how many people actually like these because of I don't really ever hear about them. But I myself like them because I saw them and I saw like 3 different models of it. And I would say it's a good buy. It's not that expensive. Let me see. The price was, for the yen price is 1,600 yen. So I don't know how much that is in American dollars right now. I think it cost me about $20. So yeah. Oh yeah. Plus it's number 57 on a high grade UC line. And I don't know if we can make this out right here. I did show this once before. That if you buy, I think if you buy all 3, you can combine them and make this guy right here, which is something. I might actually do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. So I hope you liked it, and I will provide a link to it if you want to buy it or something, whatever, at the bottom, you know. So I guess that's it for now. So I'll catch all you gunpowder builders later, and keep on making them. Bye.